Whoa! Take a good look, because this will be the last time you be seeing this. Ain't that something? It's amazing, man. Buying NBA jerseys, man, it's only about a year or two, and they turn into doggone throwbacks. It don't take no time for the jerseys to turn into throwbacks. That's crazy. They ain't waste no time for this jersey to become a throwback. That's right. Kevin Durant has been traded to the Phoenix Suns. Yep. Don't forget to like the page, subscribe, hit the like button coming through the door. Like the video right now. Don't waste time. Let's get to it. This is the one we've been waiting for. We knew this was happening. They were saying AD was going to the Lakers. To the trade for Kevin Durant. But the Phoenix Suns is where Kevin Durant wanted to go. I couldn't see him and LeBron playing together. I couldn't see Kevin Durant in his mind saying that's what he wants to do. Deal with the nonsense that's going to come along with that. Where he could be in Phoenix, where he wanted to be in the first place. Start hitting the like button. A lot of people's like, why did this happen, Sino? How in the world did this end up being true? This makes no sense. This is why the NBA is messed up. People mad. They are outstandingly upset over this deal here. I just told you what the problem was with the league, and I just told you yesterday. And if you didn't catch the video yesterday, it's okay. You can go back and watch it when we talking about the Kyrie Irving and all the situation on what's happening. Everybody's doing it yet again. All of the stars, the big name stars, are going to the West. Why? Because they don't like to be on the East Coast. They don't want to deal with snow. They don't want to deal with that. They like the West Coast. It's just every day it's sunny. You can wear shorts. They love that. But who the hell gonna play in the East? Hit the like button, good people. I know y'all just got here, but please hit the like button up because we just getting started. This thing's just heating up. Now, the reason why this is hot on the stove, because it's not officially done yet. He's going to Phoenix. It's done. It'll be done by the end of the night. But what they're doing is working things out. If I made a stream yard, I'll be up to 5 in the morning. But I actually got to be somewhere. Y'all forget I'm a night owl. But here's the situation, y'all. Don't seem to get or understand. Jay Crowder, they were trying to move Jay Crowder, but they don't want to not get something for Jay Crowder. So they know they had to move Jay Crowder before the trade deadline. It was at the point where they were trying to move him. He almost went to the 76ers. Then Brooklyn wanted him, and they was like, oh, he's going to join Kyrie, KD. Well, he ended up going to Brooklyn. A lot of people don't know that yet, but some do. Jay Crowder is going to Brooklyn. All the players that's involved hasn't been revealed just yet. Chris Paul's name was initially brought in there, but I don't think they would do that to Chris Paul. I believe Bridges is going to be involved. Some draft picks. And Jay Crowder is supposed to be in the deal. Only one I can tell you that I know for sure is involved is Jay Crowder. And why did the Brooklyn Nets decide to blow the team up? After the team was winning games and doing well, why did the Brooklyn Nets blow the team up? Why did they do this? Kevin Durant knew where the team was going and knew what the problem was with the team and the ownership. They didn't have a rapport with Kyrie Irving as they thought. And they had other directions. And once Kevin Durant saw they had other agendas in play, and you no longer value the agreement that you made with him, you traded Kyrie Irving, now you got to trade me. That's just the way it's going to have to go. He would have sat out the rest of the year with that MCL or strain that he got. See, they love to get mad at the players when the players do something selfish. But when the players actually do something that's beneficial to the team, sign a long-term deal under an understanding and agreement with the owner, and then the owner break his promise, because don't nobody know his promise but the player. He break his promise, all the heat go down on the player for leaving. Not knowing the owner didn't agree to a whole bunch of things you were not privy to. That kind of talk was above your pay grade. Absolutely. This is just getting started. Everybody is Cam Thomas crazy right now in Brooklyn. They was like, we got a younger Kevin Durant. That was in the New York media. We got a new younger Kevin Durant. If he could just stay healthy. I know Kevin Durant saw that and said, okay, y'all think he ready? Bet. Trade me right now tonight. He was already gone. But see, the media already know, because New York media, they already get fed this information. And so they can already start the spin cycle.
Me and KD just be trash talking about, our scoring abilities. Cause I say I think I'm a better scorer than him at my age than he was, and he doesn't believe that. And then he never wants to play me one-on-one. So because we play one-on-one, shoot around one time, post ups, I beat him. Don't tell him that I beat him.
Cam Thomas said they beat me one-on-one. more than ridiculous. Cam is lying. He was lying for sure. I definitely beat him 13-5. And those 5 shots that he made, I turned my back and was like, go ahead.
Mumble that it was in a post up.
We were in shoot around. And yeah, I beat him 15-5, matter of fact. It's an ongoing game, so the score don't start over. You know, at the end of the season, we're gonna tally up the points, but he's down a lot.
and that's the guy. And that's the guy y'all think is the new Kevin Durant. Hit the like button for that, ladies and gentlemen. You just saw something epic. No, Kevin Durant developed this kid, and I watched him grow over the past season. I watched him grow into his own. And this is like his, second year in the league? And Cam right now has been under the tutelage of Kevin Durant and working with KD. So his game is developing. Skill sharpens skill. And he liked the young kid, man. Cam was under KD's wing, and KD told the Brooklyn Nets not to trade him. Like, don't you trade this kid? And no deal. He liked Cam. Why you think Edwards was out and Cam Thomas was there? They start focusing the offense on him. Because these new owners are younger, and a lot of the NBA players know these owners. And Isaiah Thomas has a strong rapport and relationship with these guys in Phoenix. So they will give advice to each other. Isaiah and them, as far as business, especially this guy here, the owner, the new owner. And they probably asked Isaiah, how are we going to, go about getting this deal with Kevin Durant? Because we want Kevin Durant. He wants to come here. Now we got new ownership. What do we do? Isaiah probably told him, you better get Kevin Durant right now while he unhappy. Now, Aiden, I don't know how they're going to be able to work that deal. This is how it's so tricky. Because if you're able to keep Aiden and have Kevin Durant on the team at the same time, that's going to be crazy. Because you're going to have Devin Booker, Kevin Durant. It's just like, whoa. This is a crazy team. All of a sudden, the Suns go from an 8th seed to probably a 4th or 5th seed. Oh, you said you wanted to hear that again? You said I gotta hear that again. Cam Thomas is
Me and
hilarious.
KD just be trash talking about our scoring abilities. Cause I say I think I'm a better scorer than him at my age than he was, and he doesn't believe that. And then he never wants to play me 1-on-1. So because we play 1-on-1, shoot around one time, post ups, I beat him. Don't tell him that. I beat him.
And Cam Thomas said he beat me 1-on-1. Cam is lying.
Kind of hard to believe.
He was lying for sure. I definitely beat him 13-5. And those 5 shots that he made, I turned my back and was like, go ahead.
Normal, but it was in a house stop, you know.
We did a shoot around. And yeah, I beat him 15-5, matter of fact. It's an ongoing game, so the score don't start over. You know, at the end of the season, we're going to tally up the points, but he's down a lot.
Is he going to be down more now?
Yeah, he's going to get down 25 soon. But he had, what was he tonight? 4 for 7. You know, he's feeling himself when he come in. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was excited to talk to him. You know what I mean? I'm sure his boys hit him up on Twitter and send him texts, and you know he's feeling himself. So he's gonna come in here and fabricate.
KD, man, something else. Oh, I want AD to go to the Bulls. Now, well, Jay Crowder was already on the trading block. They have to get rid of Jay Crowder. They don't want to keep Jay Crowder on the team. He was ready to go. They already sat him down for like about a week. So he ain't really been playing at all. So Jay Crowder was getting ready to be moved anyway. So use Jay Crowder for this trade by far. So let's say this is the lineup. You got Devin Booker, right? Devin Booker, Chris Paul, Ayton, and Kevin Durant. Jesus Christ. That's a big 4 for real, ain't it? You got Aiden in the paint. You got KD on the wing. Your backcourt is Chris Paul and Booker. Why even play the damn game? Why even play the game? I'd be like, what we playing for? What are we playing, ladies and gentlemen? What are we playing for? Hit the like button. All y'all in here, I know it's, man, y'all gotta hit. It's way more like supposed to be on the board. Who's gonna play defense? Look what they got. Kevin Durant is not only an offensive scoring machine, he's a defender. Kyrie to Phoenix next year. No, that's not the case. But what is the case here, and what you're starting to see now, is a going trend. This trend has been going on for a long time. You got a lot of people that keep running the same narrative, and it's like the same repetitive story over and over again, like the boy who cried wolf. You know, everybody's a victim. Everybody don't like something. Everybody got a problem with this. Everybody got a problem with that. until something happens. Now, the whole thing is everybody who's a superstar is in the West. Hell, the Phoenix Suns got 4 players that could be all-stars next year. 4 all-stars from their team. They got Kevin Durant for 3 years in Phoenix. That still ain't enough to win a championship? I don't know. That changed a lot. The dynamic changes a lot. I'm not saying they can, it's impossible for them to lose. They can always lose, but it's going to be hella hard. Right, beating that team 4 times is going to be a trip. Like, anybody would have saw Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant in the playoffs and wanted to beat them 4 times this year, they was going to have a problem in Brooklyn. But I'm so glad that they are off the Brooklyn Nets because I don't want the Nets to win. Dog it. Do you hear me? I don't want them to win nothing. They deserve nothing. They deserve to be crumbs, just like they are. They finna crumble. And I'm going to watch them crumble. Build your own damn team now. Yeah, look at OKC. OKC looking good. If they didn't lose their rookie when LeBron injured him in preseason, right, I don't want Kevin Durant and Kyrie to win a championship for them after all they've done. And I'm quite sure Kyrie felt the same way. You know, you ain't finna just slander my name and then have me come back and think I'm finna come back for the low. Oh, hell no. I'm going to do my job till it's time for me to bounce. And the first thing he did once he got out of there, you know what he did? He deleted that apology. He deleted that apology off his IG. That's what I'm talking about, Kyrie. F him. F them all. F them in the ear. F them in the other ear. That's what we talking about. What is missing from the Clippers? They need a point guard. That's it. John Wall just can't stay healthy to be that providing punch that they need to get things done. Unfortunately. They think they need who to fill out the rest of the roster? Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo was supposed to go to Brooklyn because he wanted to be in New York. And then that was the plan. They were going to get Carmelo Anthony down the road, like when they get to the second half of the season, bring in Carmelo when they start their playoff run. He was staying ready, staying on point. We could bring in Melo, come off the bench, and give us some offense. Somebody that can give us some points, off the, block. But Brooklyn didn't want to make that move. It's just really crazy. Now, we'll see what happened now that, they're in Phoenix. We'll see what happened. But, he kind of wanted to stay near the crib. Man, the Clippers cost me so much money tonight. I'm just like, I just fell out. I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. We had it all done. I'm like, we got it. We got it won. This is it. Nope. It was not to be. To be or not to be. Not to be. All these games I won. That was the only game I needed. And I just needed them to win on the money line. I'm like, the Clippers should win tonight on the money line. I don't think Kyrie, they going to win. They in LA. I don't think the Mavs finna come in there and get a victory. Then I saw the start of the game. I said, yeah, they finna get the victory. This game wasn't even supposed to be a ESPN game. This wasn't made to be an ESPN game. I don't know if Siakam gets traded. Actually. I don't know if Siakam actually gets traded. The Nets are not contending this year. I think they know that. They just want to go to the playoffs so they can sell playoff seats. Well, the Phoenix Suns automatically jump up to the top. Cam Thomas is ready. That's what everybody feels. Kevin Durant loves Cam Thomas. He's young, he's full of himself, but that's that confidence. So he start popping off those big wins. Jay Crowder is a big shot maker. Kick out, shoot the ball, not really a good penetrator anymore. But if you need to knock down a three, he there for you. I mean, to me, this was doing a solid for my homeboy KD. Joe Tsai did Kevin Durant a solid. Because he was like, hey, you stuck it out for me. You did your thing. You lived, you promised. You did everything that I've ever asked of you. And you came here with a torn Achilles. And we took you in and you delivered. We didn't get the championship, but you stood by me. And Sean Marks is what screwed that franchise. So now people are gonna have to wait and see what's gonna happen. Thanks for the super chat. They're gonna have to wait and see what's gonna happen with the rest of the league. Well, of course. He's the coach they never wanted. They could have had Jack Vaughn for nothing. For the Lolo. They wanted Steve Nash to get all the credit. Forget the guy who knows what he's talking about. Let's get the guy that don't know what he's talking about. Because that's how we do things, right? Backwards. So now, very simple, right? So all that needs to happen is for Harden to reunite with the West. No, see, that's the problem the NBA has now. The West is too colluded. The league is tired of this. All this bouncing around, right? Who won the championship last year? Who won the championship before them? Notice something about those two teams? Ain't a lot of bouncing around. They still got their core team. Thank you for sharing the video. Appreciate that. Hopefully you subscribed and hit the notification bell. Now, check this out. I want you to check this out. All the people that was screaming and celebrating the fact that this is something that needs to be done on a global scale for the NBA. All these players want to go to the place where it's warm, and they don't want to go to the places where it's cold. They're getting paid hundreds of millions of dollars, and they're super spoiled. Now they want to go out west and play with their homeboys. Everybody can't go west. Somebody's going to have to play in the east. Somebody's going to have to make a move. Donovan Mitchell went to the Cavs, and look what happened. He made it work. He didn't say, wow, let me go to Cleveland. He got traded to Cleveland. He ain't complain. Dame is staying in Portland. He's not being traded. Everybody like, man, he's wasting his years. Wasting his years? How? He's vying for a title every year with the team he's on. How is that wasting your years? Like I always tell everybody who think we're outmatched, outmanned every time. I love those kind of games. Because then if we beat them, we surprised them. We won when we weren't supposed to. Oh, those games feel great. I love it when the other team got the advantage. Let them. I mean, a championship is great, but will we forget Dame legacy? Will we forget who Dame was? Dame's a star in the league. Donovan Mitchell has not won a championship, but we look at him as a star. It is how you play the game. A lot of players never won championships, never went to NBA finals, and they were great. Dominique Wilkins never won a championship. Barkley never won a championship. Patrick Ewing never won a championship, but we know them. So all of this, your legacy won't be nothing. They won't remember who you are and all this stuff. Reggie Miller never won a championship. We know Reggie Miller, Miller time. Allen Iverson never won a championship, but we know AI. So it's this false reality that your legacy won't be nothing and they won't talk about you or you won't. It's the mark you leave on the game. And AI was bigger than the championship. They never show you any game from that playoff finals except for the game Philly win. The first game. That game one when AI hit the shot and stepped over Luke. They don't show no other game. And the Lakers won the championship. They don't show them win one game. They only show you the game AI won in that series. You'd think they won the championship. They replay that more over and over and over on ESPN, way more than any other game on there. AI carried the league with no championship every year. The league belonged to AI. The league was never Kobe's then. Kobe was in the shadow of Shaq. He wasn't even Mamba yet. But he was not at AI level at that time. AI was destroying the league from the moment he stepped on the court. Kobe was coming out of high school. Robert Horry hype. Are we seriously talking about Robert Horry right now? Bill Laimbeer is better than Robert Horry. So stop. But you're right. He got 7 rings and he ain't in the Hall of Fame and never going. Because he ain't got the numbers. Yeah, he hit a big shot here and there, but hitting a big shot don't mean you go to the Hall of Fame. No, it's just the system that he was in. I'm quite sure Robert Horry could have probably averaged 13, 14 points per game. But Laimbeer was a 4-time All-Star. He averaged almost a double-double his entire career. He led the league in rebounding in one season. A fierce competitor, defender. He was the first NBA stretch 5. Shooting threes, pick and pop was their game. They invented the pick and pop. Nobody had a 5 that can go out and shoot threes. So everybody played physical back then. We were just a better team. Tony Kukoc was not a better NBA basketball player than Bill Laimbeer. Absolutely not. He made it to the Hall of Fame because it's the Basketball Hall of Fame. And based on his international, he was the best player in Europe for a long time. And when he would play for Croatia. Clippers need a point guard, a traditional point guard. They think Westbrook could be the answer. And then they're going to move John Wall, who haven't worked out. John Wall's back hurt again. You know, unfortunately for his career, he kept getting hurt. Well, they're saying the Bulls want Russ because Russ and Donovan, his old coach, Russ don't want to go to Chicago. So what? He could play with DeRozan and Levine. One of them got to go. I like John Wall. I don't hate John Wall. I think it's a shame that his career, he used to be the fastest player with the basketball at one point. But John Wall, injuries kept happening to him and it kept bringing him down. You know, it's unfortunate that this happens. You know, this is what happens in the game. But it is what it is. I never saw anybody do anything other than, you know, like they saying, oh, well, we're going to try to do this, we're going to try to do that. I never saw anybody really make an attempt, you know, to try to change the tide of how things were going, you know. People love to blow smoke. And at the end of the day, that's what it is, smoke. I guarantee you, I don't know how many years Robert Horry has played, but I know Bill Laimbeer got about 14,000 points. I bet you Robert Horry ain't got but probably ain't got 8,000 points in his career. And y'all talking Hall of Fame. Robert Horry played 15 years? Y'all look up right now how many. Y'all look up right now and tell me how many points Robert Horry got. I bet you he ain't got over 8,000 points. And this is me driving off the top of my dome. I know Robert Horry ain't got over 8,000 points. And tell me how long he played. 16 years, 7,700 points. Boy, didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? 7,750. I'm right here driving and know he didn't get over 8,000. And I know Laimbeer got about 14,000 in less years. And y'all wonder why he ain't in the Hall. That's why he ain't in the Hall. It don't say championships. It says basketball. Hall of Fame basketball player. So all of this, you got to win a championship to get to the Hall of Fame is nonsense. Everybody who went. Patrick Ewing's in the Hall of Fame. Charles Barkley in the Hall of Fame. Dominique Wilkins is in the Hall of Fame. Allen Iverson, Hall of Fame. Dennis Rodman didn't even score and was in the Hall of Fame. That's how big of an impact Dennis Rodman was to a team. Whatever team he was on, they won. He had one of the highest winning percentage in NBA basketball history. Every year he played for the Bulls, they won a championship. He played for the Spurs 2 years. David Robinson was MVP. They were winning 60 games. David Robinson was scoring champion, winning MVPs. He has one of the highest winning percentages of any player in basketball. A lot of people think Gary Trent Jr. is going to the Los Angeles Lakers for Lonnie Walker IV. So the Lakers are trying to build a super team under everybody's noses. Right. Look up how many points Bill Laimbeer got. I bet you he got like 14,000 or something. And how many years did Bill play? $13,700. Almost double what Ori got. 14 years. And this dude played 2 more years than Laimbeer. And Laimbeer didn't even play his last year. He really played 12. He left the season early. He retired in the middle of the season. Laimbeer was already rich. His father made more than him. His father was the president of a rich conglomerate. So he was the only kid and the only person that played in the NBA whose parents made more money than him. Bill Laimbeer didn't even have to play basketball and played the game rougher than anybody you've ever seen in life. He played like he didn't have a dime. So, imagine that lineup. Who can beat the Phoenix Suns? They got Kevin Durant, Chris Paul, Ayton, and Booker. That's the best 4 in basketball. I don't even know who the 5th guy is. That lineup right there. You can put me out there right now. They're going to be Zeno right now, 5'9" on the court. I'll be, hey, how y'all doing? 5'11", Carcino. We'll win by 20. I just wait down here. I'm going to try to get myself back in player shape. See if I can hit a shot or something. Help the team out a little bit. Man, shoot, they can have me on there for the 5th guy. They finna run the tables. Who, man, playing that team in the playoffs? Playoffs? Shoot, yeah, LeBron finna really turn over the table now. He finna go over to Rob Pelinka. Man, I know we got Beasley and all that, man. Damn. Only thing he good for is sleeping with Scottie Pippen White. Damn. Whole team. AD mad at me. He ain't even happy for me. You ain't happy for me, AD? I ain't say that. You wasn't clapping. Just didn't feel like clapping. We were losing the game. Oh, now it's about the game. Oh, okay, I see. Now it's about the game. All right. Just saying, I was trying to win. Ooh, the hookers are out tonight. You girls are the hookers, right? The hookers are out tonight. Oh, it's 37 degrees. That's like a spring day out here in Chicago. 37, shoot. I don't even need a hat. You never saw this coming? They've been talking about it all week. Kevin Durant finna get traded to Phoenix. We knew he was out. I knew he wasn't finna play another game for the Nets. He was going somewhere. Now everybody was talking about he was going to the Lakers. And the Ayton deal, this is where he was finna go before, but DeAndre Ayton signed that contract and he couldn't get traded. It was like, man, he can't get traded for a year. It's the only time you get to move him. But like I always tell everybody, there's one ball. One ball. And because it's one ball, everybody got a chance. Everybody can't shoot it at once. So you just make them take the toughest shot possible. It's only one ball. We might play together better than they play together. They might start arguing, fighting with one another. You never know. That's why we play the game. So, on that note, we're going to exit with this. Don't forget to follow Kwame Brown Bus Life. Like this video. Subscribe to this page. My Cash App is Carceno, Karceno. The Patreon, they got the Michael Jackson video. They just got to approve it. And boom, we got it. Part 4 is out. We already got a video up there if you want to know what I did yesterday. The Patreons will know. Nobody else will know. Welcome to HD TV. HD is doing big things over there. He's updating everybody, keeping people informed. So shouts out to him. I don't like how they was moving. More trades are going to pop tomorrow right before the deadline at 3 o'clock. They still ain't finalized the Kevin Durant deal yet because they got to make sure everything is locked in together. But he's basically, the deal's been agreed to. They just got to make it work out paper-wise. Oh, yeah, if you ain't on the Carceno for Life Patreon, you are missing out. The Hulk Hogan video blew me away. It blew me away. Oh, yeah, you saw the Mika video on, yeah. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on over there, and we finna fill all y'all up. Y'all finna be real full. So part 4 of the killing of Michael Jackson is finna blow everybody's heads. The alley-oop is thrown in the air, and now y'all finna see it come down. Oh, yeah, it's free. So the Hulk Hogan video is free. So go to my page, see the Hulk Hogan video. I made that free for everybody. Y'all can check that out. It's gonna blow y'all away. And the rest of the videos and stuff is insane. Of course, we got Beyonce naked. You're welcome. I told you. They're like, Jay-Z gonna get you, man. Hey, what you expect? Shouts out to Seahawk, Jose Rodriguez, Kwame Brown 2.0, my Patreon page, Carcino for Life Patreon. The link is in the description box.